longer than it should have. And hopefully you were able to state what you needed to accomplish with regard to the extraction from the body worn, and you've all had a chance to look at the body worn. Anyway, State of Florida versus George Pino. Parties, please announce.
Good morning, Your Honor. Laura Adams, Jonathan Borst, on behalf of the State of Florida.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Shapiro on behalf of George Pino, along with my partners, Howard Srebnick, Janelle Gomez, and Mr. Pino at the other table, Ed Armelino. He's stepped out of the courtroom for a moment, but he's present as well.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much.
Is your microphone on, Judge?
How does that sound?
Much better.
Is that better?
Much
Can you
better.
hear me now? Is that a... Okay. Anyway, thank you very much.
I'm just getting to that
No,
point
it's
of my...
not you. That was me. Okay.
We had some technical difficulties this morning being able to view the state's redactions. I'm going to look at it right now.
Okay, let's go ahead, take a moment, because Kate's coming in, she's going to get set up, so we have a few moments.
Judge, there's one matter I thought we could alert you to now, because
Sure.
for a witness coming this afternoon.
Sure.
The state is planning on calling. I'm
Whoops.
just, well, I can alert you, and we can. It doesn't need to be on the record. I'm just going to give you a case called Fernandez versus CGI Windows, so you can look at it as to the admissibility of a pleading from the civil case. The content of a pleading is a motion to dismiss that I believe the state wants to introduce what the lawyer wrote as the introduction to a motion to dismiss. So it's the lawyer's narrative in a civil case. Okay? And so this
What's
is
this case citation, please?
347 Southern 3rd, 113, 3rd District, 2022, and I brought an extra copy. That witness is not expected until afternoon.
Okay, great.
Approach.
Sure, thank you. Sorry, Vanessa. You okay? Take a minute. It's okay. Relax. You're going to read the line and stuff. Take this one back. Take a break. Take a break. Okay?
I'm ready. I'm good.
It's okay. Take a breath. We're good. Let's start again. Because I was talking, and I always make this assumption, because you're so amazing, that you think, I didn't even look. But you did. State of Florida versus George Pino, with the parties announcements.
Laura Adams, Jonathan Borst, on behalf of the state of Florida.
Good morning, Your Honor. On behalf of George Pino, who's present, Howard Srebnick, Edward R. Molino, Mark Shapiro, Janelle Gomez. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Okay, would you please swear Mr. Pino into the day?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Pino, can you stand and raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
So, counsel, you had provided a case to me with the citation to Manchester, 347 Southern Third, 113. Pull that thing out. It's Francesca started on a little research on that, and we have the jury ready. We have the witness, and I'm just confirming that defense hasn't had a chance to look at the video yet, or are you still looking at it?
I've seen, not a third of it, Judge.
Okay, but also I think it would require audio from you, right?
Yes, I'm gonna take it in the back room and listen. That's all
Why
right.
don't you go ahead and do that? Okay. Because this is your witness, right? This is your witness, I think.
I'm gonna be doing the cross.
Yeah, that's right. Why don't you take a minute? Come back over here.
Thank you.
Okay. And if I could see the counsel, just on a housekeeping matter for our work for tomorrow morning, just need to get a little information from you.
Yes,
on
Judge, I have.
with court reporter to cite off.
Actually, Judge, could we just address it in open court?
Well, there's a couple things I want to ask you at side
Understood.
first, okay? So, what we are going to do, we're not bringing the jury in yet. I had addressed at the end of the day yesterday an issue raised by the defense with regard to the portion of the body-worn camera that was worn by the witness who was testifying. And I had already determined that certain audio parts of the body-worn camera, I directed the state to excise them out, but I, over defense objection, allowed the video to be presented to the jury. Okay, so I'm going to watch it again now, just to be sure that that was completed.
Yes, sir.
And just so you can see, Judge, this is all masked.
RCW, almost like Pumpkin Key. It's a big black boat. I'll turn off to the back of it right now. All right.
This part's masked.
And also, just let for right now, we're getting rescued here. Like I said, here comes another chopper, so hopefully. Did anybody here witness what happened? In the water? Okay. Do we know if we have everybody? From the other people? Okay, was he on that boat? Do we have everybody that we know of? Okay. We took one female from that boat and two other people. I don't know one was a female, but I'm not sure if the other was a male or female. So there were three. Okay, but there were three people that left on the boat that left. It went to Elliott Key to be transported to the hospital. So your dad, so we are. Everybody's accounted for that, right? Everybody's accounted for. Okay, and the three girls went on the other police boat to Elliott Key. Okay, that's everybody. That's everybody. Okay. Is this your dad? Okay. Do you guys want to pull up over here? Marine Patrol 32. I'm with some other parties that were on the vessel that overturned. They're advising everybody is accounted for. Okay, are you hurt in any way, sir? Okay, so please do me a favor, just have a seat for right now so you don't fall down and get any further injured. Okay, just have a seat. Okay, we've got 3 going to hospital there. I've got more rescue personnel coming. Like I said, please just sit down so you don't fall down. I see you got some injuries. Okay? I just don't want you to get further. They grabbed her as quick as they could, got her in the rescue boat to take her to airlift her to the hospital. Okay? We're in control of this. Marine Patrol 32. Just south of SCW, just west of Pumpkin Key, at my Ocean Reef. I can give you the coordinates here. Two 521-397-080-17394. Just be careful. Careful coming over. Please don't move.
So you can see, Judge, we did remove quite a bit of the audio. I don't think there's any reference to the injuries at all of Kati or Mia.
All right.
Judge, very happy that Mr. Armolino accompanied me to listen to the tape, clip that we received. So we must have had some technical difficulty because the one that we watched only redacted the first minute and everything else was
Perfectly
included.
fine. So we cleared that up. Now, your objections are still reserved
Yes, Judge.
for the record, and I'm going to allow the jury to see this.
Judge, as an alternative, we would just ask that there be no sound at all. Let them see the image without any of
I'm going to give the jury the appropriate instruction on editing the recordings. And I'm going to leave it the way it is.
And just a matter of housekeeping, my intention was to substitute the unredacted flash drive with the now redacted flash drive that the court had approved. The witness had already signed and dated the unredacted flash drive and to authenticate it. So I just want to, the defense has no objection. My intent would just to be, we showed you a video the other day. Was it a fair and accurate depiction? And then, so it sounds the defense doesn't have an authenticity objection.
Yeah, that's correct, Judge.
Okay,
It's just
that's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let's get our jury in.
And Judge, can I just have permission to let the witness know that we have removed some of the audios, just so that he is not surprised by those changes? We haven't spoken to him, obviously, since yesterday, since he's on the stand.
Okay, if you're going to actually bring him in,
Okay.
I'll let him know.
Okay, that sounds good.
Do you want to go ahead and get your witness?
Yes, Judge. And you'd like him on the stand for the jury?
You're going right in here.
Sure.
All right, sir, would you resume the witness stand? You remain under oath. And let me advise you that there's some redactions to your body worn.
Okay.
All right? Still, the same body worn with some redactions. Okay? Thank you.
Ready?
Yes, thank you.
All rise.
everyone please be seated, thank you. Well, I can still say good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope that you're all doing well. Let me ask some questions of you. Have you seen anything in the news about this case? Read anything? Heard anything on television? Anyone talk to you about the case? Or attempt to speak with you? Have any of you conducted any independent research or investigations to try to gather information about this case? I apologize for keeping you waiting. We had some matters to attend to. Please don't hold it against any of the parties. All right? The witness is going to resume now, and counsel, if you will. You might want to take it back a question, you say so. You might want to take it back a question.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Bruto.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Just to remind the jury, I know it's just been one day. What is your full name?
Robert Bruto.
And you're still here under oath. Mr. Bruto, some of the questions that I was asking you yesterday, I'm just going to repeat again today. On September 4th, 2022, were you equipped with your body-worn camera?
Yes, I was.
And did you activate your body-worn camera during your response to this crash?
Yes, at some point I activated it.
Now, body-worn camera video, is it in military time?
It's not in military time, it's in world time.
Okay.
So it's completely different. There's a formula to figure out the precise time that it is for your area.
So do you have to convert from universal time to Eastern Standard Time?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Earlier this week, I believe it was on Sunday, did you, Ms. Adams, and I view a portion of your body-worn camera video?
Yes, we did. It was actually Saturday, but yes, we did.
Okay. And the video clip that we watched together, did it fairly and accurately depict what you saw and what you did on September 4th, 2022?
Yes, it did.
Judge, at this time, I would ask that the exhibit be introduced. If I could just get that from our clerk.
This is without previous objection.
All right, so noted.
This is to be for identification.
Admitted over objection.
State Exhibit 2B, previously marked for identification, will become State Exhibit number 19.
Your Honor, may I publish States 19?
Yes, I would like to instruct the jury. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to view and listen to an audio-video recording. I'm instructing you that this recording has been edited to eliminate irrelevant portions that would not add to your understanding of the case. The fact that the recording has been edited should not concern you in any way and must not impact the way you view and or listen to and consider this evidence.
Thank you, Judge. And could the witness step down from the witness stand to help me publish the exhibit, Judge?
Yes, just keep your voice up, sir. Thank you.
I think sitting is fine for me. All right, and I'm going to sit in front just in case I need to stop at any points, Mr. Bruto.
Judge, may I?
Of course.
All right, so before I begin to play the clip, is there a date and time stamp at the top?
Yes, there is.
Can you let us know what it is?
It is September 4th, 2022.
And the timestamp 2324, can you convert that to Eastern Standard Time?
For the formula, it's roughly 4 hours you have to subtract.
So
So it's 20,
in military time, it's 11, so you minus 4, is that about 7:24 p.m.?
About 7:24.
I'm sorry, sir, you're going to need to keep your voice much louder.
About 7:24 p.m.
Okay. Whose arm is that, Mr. Bruto?
That'd be my arm.
And is this when you arrived at that second boat?
Yeah, correct. That's approximately when I start the camera. The initial 30 seconds, there's no sound. Then it'll come on.
possibly two. South of the ICW, almost by Pumpkin Key. It's a big black boat. I'll turn off to the back of it right now.
Mr. Bruto, you said ICW?
Yes, the Intercoastal Waterway travels
That travels where?
north and south along the coastline.
And also, just like for right now, we're getting rescued here. Like I said, here comes another chopper, so hopefully. Did anybody here witness what happened? Just saw in the water. Okay. Do we know if we have everybody? From the other people that's. Okay, was he on that boat? Do we have everybody that we know of? Okay. We took one female from that boat and two other people. I don't know one was a female, but I'm not sure if the other was a male or female. So there were three.
The female that you said was taken off of the other boat, are you referring to Lucy?
Lucy, yes, and an adult female, and then the third one, I wasn't quite sure at that point if it was a female or not.
Okay.
Okay, but there were three people that left on the boat that left. It went to Elliott Key to be transported to the hospital. So your dad, so we are, everybody's accounted for there, right? Everybody's accounted for. Okay, and the three girls went on the other police boat to Elliott Key. Okay, that's everybody. That's everybody. Okay. Is this your dad? Okay. You guys want to pull up over here? Marine Patrol 32. I'm with some of the parties that were on the vessel that overturned. They're advising everybody is accounted for. Are you hurt in any way, sir? Okay, so please do me a favor, just have a a seat for right now so you don't fall down and get any further injured? Okay, just have a seat. Okay, we've got 3 going to the hospital there. I've got more rescue personnel coming. Sure. Okay. Like I said, please just sit down so you don't fall down. I see you got some injuries. Okay? I just don't want you to get further. They grabbed her as quick as they could, got her in a rescue boat to take her to airlift her to the hospital. Okay? Wait until 32.
You said Marine Patrol 32?
Yes.
What does that mean?
That's my unit number in the unit.
Just south from SCW, just west of Elliott Key, right by Ocean Reef. Alright, we need the coordinates again. Two 521-397-080-17394. Just be careful. Be careful coming over. Please don't move.
You would have a seizure. Mr. Bruto, at the end of that clip, there was an adult male boarding that boat. Who was that person?
It was Mr. Pino.
Do you see him in court here today?
Yes, I do.
Can you just identify him by an article of clothing, please?
Wearing a blue suit, sitting over there.
Thank you very much.
Stipulated.
Right, so identified.
So, after the clip that we just watched here in open court ended, what did you continue to do on that boat?
I continued to monitor the 2 females that were on the back and was just trying to coordinate getting fire rescue personnel as well as other Marine units to get over to get the help that they needed.
How long did it take for other units to arrive to assist you?
I mean, there was an ocean reef rescue boat that showed up approximately 15-20 minutes after I was there on the scene, and maybe another 15, 20, 30 minutes before more Marine units from the different agencies started showing up.
What was your primary goal when you were on that boat with the defendant and the girls from the boat crash?
Mainly to get them the medical attention that they needed.
Did everyone on that boat eventually receive medical attention?
Yes, they did.
Where did you go after you departed from that boat?
After departed, I escorted the Good Samaritan black boat through the bay. They weren't familiar with traveling at nighttime. By the time we finished everything, the sun had set and it was dark out. So we escorted them back northbound through the bay until they were comfortable to get back to their home port. And then after that, we responded to Elliott Key.
When you went to Elliott Key, who was there?
There were fire rescue personnel, Marine units, FWC units, Coast Guard units. Everyone who was on the scene pretty much responded there.
Were the young girls that were less injured at Elliott Key?
Yes, they were.
Did you see them there?
Yes, I did.
Were they being attended to?
Yes, they were.
How about George Pino, the defendant? Was he being attended to?
Yes, when I saw him, he did have a bandage wrap around his head, and he was speaking with an FWC officer a good distance away from where I was at.
Now, I think you did mention earlier, but just to clarify, was Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office the primary agency investigating this incident?
No, they were not.
Who was the primary agency?
Florida Fish and Wildlife, FWC.
So would you agree that well, let me ask you, were you the primary unit for Miami-Dade?
I was the primary unit that wrote the initial supplemental report or assisting with other agency report for Miami-Dade.
And what does it mean to be a primary unit other than writing the report?
Pretty much you gather up all the information and put it down in the report.
And is that what you did for this incident?
Yes, I did.
Did you participate in the investigation after you left Elliott Key?
No, I did not.
All right. May I just have one moment, Judge?
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Bruto. I don't have any more questions for you now. The defense may have a few, and then I may have a few after. But thank you for coming back.
Okay.
Thank you. Defense, boss?
Judge, may we come side on?
All right, before we begin the cross-examination, Renee, I need you to take the jury out of the courtroom. Please leave your notepads at your seats. Do not have any conversations with each other. I need 10 minutes, Renee, that's it. We're going to bring them back in 10 minutes.
All rise, follow me, leave your notebooks behind.
You can all be seated. If anyone who is here wishes to take a 10-minute break, please do so at this time. We'll be addressing evidentiary matter. All right, counsel, you have
Sorry, Judge.
upper body wound, portion of the body wound.
Yes, for this witness, Judge. We
All
have
right.
a portion of body worn camera footage
Okay.
that was provided to us by the State of
There
Florida
we go.
Discovery.
Counsel's going to show you some. We're asking to view body wound. Don't say anything. Just review it. And then counsel's going to ask you a few questions. Okay?
Definitely, Mr. Bruto.
Is this your dad?
Mr. Bruto, my name is Mark Shapiro. I represent Mr. Pino. I've been going to play for you some footage, body-worn camera footage, which I believe you recorded on the day of this accident. I'm going to ask you if you review it and recognize it and tell me if it's fairly and accurately represents what you were observing that day and an accurate recording of your body-worn camera device.
Okay.
Is this your dad? Okay, you guys want to pull up over here? Marine Patrol 32. I'm with some of the parties that were on the vessel that overturned. They're advising everybody is accounted for. Have you heard in any way, sir? Okay, so please do me a favor, just have a seat for right now so you don't fall down and get any further injured. Okay, just have a seat.
Mr. Bruto, what you just viewed, does that fairly and accurately represent what your body-worn camera recorded on the day of this incident?
Yes, it is.
Play the next one, please. It's also, Mr. Bruto, similar, if not, it's actually exact or virtually exact video that you just viewed a few moments ago while under direct examination. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, 1 second. What was the time stamp on the first one? And for the record, Your Honor.
The first one is 04.02 to 04.43.
The footage that Mr. Bruto just viewed and authenticated is timestamped 4:02
4:02 to 4:43.
to 4:43. The next video is identified as
6:50 to 7:03.
6:50 to 7:03. Mr. Bruto, I'm going to ask you the same questions with regard to authentication after viewing that.
Just be careful. Careful coming over. Just please don't move them.
Mr. Bruto, is the videotape that you just viewed, which is date or timestamp 6:50 through 7:33, does that fairly and accurately represent what you viewed while you were while your body-worn camera was recording the incident in question on that day?
Yes, it is.
The next video clip, Mr. Bruto, that I'm going to ask you to review is timestamped 8:37 through 9:14.
Please just stay a minute. I just need to get some information. I'll give you a pad of paper if you can just fill out your information. Did you see what happened? All you did was pick up him? Okay, what? You saw him drifting in the water, you just picked him up? Okay, if you could do me a favor. Just write your name, address, a contact number, your FLs, please.
Mr. Bruto, did the videotape depicted at 8:37 through 9:14 fairly and accurately represent what your body-worn camera footage picked up on the day in question?
Yes, it does.
The next video I'd like you to view is timestamped 27:39 through 28:26.
There's a father that's got occupational concussions and lacerations. That's her dad. He's going to go there. He's going to follow you there.
You're going to be fine.
You're going to Elliott, right?
Yeah. He's going to stay with us.
For a while, he's injured. He hit his head. Hey, medical comes over.
I got you.
That's what I'm saying. He's medical. He hit his head and he's got cuts. So I would get him checked out. I would get him checked out. He's a bad, but he's got injuries.
Should I take him to no name? Hey, it's the injury. One of the
Mr. Bruto, is the video that you just viewed, which is timestamp 27:39 through 28:26, does that video fairly and accurately represent what your body-worn camera footage picked up that day
Yes,
on
it
September
does.
4th, 2022?
Yes, it does.
And the next video I'm going to ask you to view, Mr. Bruto, is timestamp 27:39 through 28:25.
It's 3116.
I'm sorry, 31:16. Yeah. 27:39 through,
It's 3116 through 3158.
corrections, 31:16 through 31:58.
Okay, they're all over there. You need to get more. Help him come over this way to get on German smoke. Yes, this guy right here. He's a. Help him, sir. Come this way, please. Everybody, your daughter, and everybody's on these boats. You're gonna go with them. You're gonna go with them. Come over to here, so you can hold on. Come right here.
Okay, sir, this is the contact that you need to call for all the girls that are going there. The parents are all calling this lady who's in this pregnant. That's what I said.
I'll call her as soon as I know where they're all going to. Officer Robert Bruto.
No, Officer Robert what?
Bruto, B-R-U-T-T-O.
Mr. Bruto, does the video that you just viewed, which is timestamp 31:16 through 31:58, fairly and accurately represent what your body-worn camera footage picked up on September 4th, 2022 while you were working this accident scene?
Yes, it does.
Those are all the videos, right? Oh, actually, there's one more. No, that's it.
You have any questions? Counsel? No? Okay, very well.
That's all this week.
Take that out.
Judge, we like, we'll go ahead and mark it now.
All right, is there any reason why we can't proceed with the witness at this time?
Not from the states.
Okay. And Judge, this would be defense B in evidence.
Judge, will we approach sidebar for a moment? Or we can do it here. I just want to inform the court that as we discussed sidebar previously, we have other
We'll
body worn.
address that after. We're gonna go ahead.
Understood, Judge.
question for the jury. Is the state going to continue to require that we authenticate the body cam footage of the witnesses
We're
from
going to
whom?
address that not right now, though, sir.
Okay,
I will address that.
so we can save time perhaps.
We're going to go ahead and finish this witness.
Your Honor, with regard to this witness, we wanted to introduce another excerpt of body-worn camera footage of Officer Delgado, who the state advised they're going to be calling this afternoon. Subject to connecting it up with Officer Delgado's testimony, I'd like to introduce it or authenticate now with Officer Bruto.
You have anything to say?
I do, Judge. The defense listed all of the state's witnesses, I think, well over a year ago. While I indicated at sidebar, I would have happily produced Officer Bruto if they wanted to meet with him to go over this stuff. I would have done so. I did so for him to go up here for a deposition. I never got that request. Sergeant Delgado, as well as Detective Dalton, were and continue to be members of the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office at the time that this happened, and they still are. So it's beyond my comprehension why something as basic in evidence as authentication.
All rise.
Tell me something. We're going to address this. This witness is going to continue on. You're going to continue with your cross-examination. Start and continue with your cross-examination. When I get to that point, I'll address it again. Be seated, everyone. Counsel, you may proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bruto. My name is Mark Shapiro. I represent George Pino in this case.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Bruto, you and I have spoken previously to meeting here today. Is that right?
Yes, we have.
And that was in the context of a deposition that you gave in connection with this case.
Yes.
Mr. Bruto, you were dispatched to this accident scene at 6:49 p.m. on September 4th, 2022. Is that right?
Approximately, yes.
And your arrival time was 23 minutes later at approximately 7:12 p.m. Is that right?
I believe that's when I arrived to Boca Chica, the initial call that went out.
And do you have an arrival time at the actual accident scene?
There probably is on the dispatcher's tape, but I don't have it with me.
the distance between Boca Chica and the accident scene in this case is approximately, what would you guess?
10 miles or so.
And do you recall that you were responding in an emergency mode as you traveled from Boca Chica to the accident scene in this case?
Yes, correct.
Now, the vessel that you were operating that day, I think you described yesterday as a Brunswick 850. Is that correct?
Correct.
And the Brunswick 850 that you were driving was powered by twin 300 horsepower engines.
Yes,
Is that right?
correct.
The top speed in that case is that you've experienced with this boat is approximately 54 miles per hour. Is that correct?
Correct.
And as you were traveling between Boca Chica Key and the accident scene in this case, you were traveling at the fastest possible speed that the safety conditions would permit. Is that correct?
Correct.
And when I say safety conditions, I'm talking about the prevailing conditions, right?
Correct.
That would include the wind.
Yes.
That would include the lighting.
Correct.
And it was daylight at that time, correct?
Yes.
It would also include the waves in the bay. Is that right?
Yes.
Something that we would refer to as the seas.
Correct.
And you, I believe that you testified earlier that you thought that the seas were somewhere between 1 and 2 feet. Is that correct?
Correct.
And so all of these things you must take into consideration when you're operating even a police vessel under emergency conditions when deciding how fast it is safe to travel, correct?
Correct.
And because of the conditions that were present on that day, at that time, it was your judgment that you could travel at speeds at almost, if not the top end of what your Brunswick 850 was capable of doing. Is that right?
Correct.
And you traveled at top end speed in your Brunswick 850 from Boca Chica all the way to the entrance of Cutter Bank Channel. Is that right?
Correct.
And when you reached the entrance of the Cutter Bank Channel, you continued at that same speed, did you not?
For the most part, yes.
As you approached the actual accident scene, the prevailing circumstances changed, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
There were other boats there.
Yes.
You knew that there were possibly people in the water.
Yes.
There was a helicopter overhead, creating unsafe conditions for boaters, perhaps, right?
Correct.
And for that reason, since the prevailing conditions had changed, you reduced your speed from top end speed eventually all the way down to idle. Is that right?
Correct.
As you were heading down the Cutter Bank Channel, right from the entrance all the way to the point that you slowed down, the conditions allowed you to travel safely at nearly 54 or 52 to 54 miles per hour. In other words, the top speed that your vessel was capable of, correct?
Correct.
You have traveled, I presume, and correct me if I'm wrong, through the Cutter Bank Channel previously from September 4th, 2022. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
So in other words, prior to the accident in this case, you have frequently gone south through the Cutter Bank Channel, correct?
Correct.
As well as north through the Cutter Bank Channel.
Correct.
You have good familiarity with the Cutter Bank Channel, which is the subject location in this case. Is that right?
Yes.
And it is a long channel, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Approximately 1.5 miles long.
Approximately.
It is a wide channel, as you testified to yesterday, correct?
Correct.
In other words, two boats could easily pass each other in opposite directions. There's plenty of room in that channel for two boats to do that, is correct?
Yes, correct.
If the prevailing conditions that evening were actually more favorable than the 1 to 2 foot seas that you recall today, then it would also be safe to travel at the speeds that you were traveling at. Is that right?
Correct.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes.
Mr. Bruto, I'm going to show you what is in evidence as Defense Exhibit B. May the witness step down, Your Honor?
Just keep your voice up, keep your voice up. Counsel, for the record, I don't believe that while we marked it already, that it was announced to the jury. Your exhibit.
The videotape that we're going to be showing you has already been provided and entered into evidence as Defense Exhibit B. Apologize, Your Honor, I thought I had done that already.
We have no objection.
Thank you.
For the record, we're going to be looking at, well, go ahead.
Is this your dad? Okay, do you guys want to pull up over here? Marine Patrol 32. I'm with some of the parties that were on the vessel that overturned. They're advising everybody it is accounted for.
Mr. Bruto, you recognize the Mr. Pino in this videotape?
Yes, I do.
He is the gentleman wearing the pink bathing suit, is that right?
I think the white is correct.
Do you know how it is that Mr. Pino got onto the boat that he is arriving at next to your vessel?
I was advised by the operator of the vessel that he saw him drifting in the water near the area where the overturned vessel was, and that he picked him up.
Continue, please.
Are you hurt in any way, sir? Okay, so please do me a favor, just have a seat for right now, so you don't fall down and get any further injured. Okay, just have a seat.
Mr. Bruto, I'm going to show you an additional videotape, and ask you to watch as well.
Just be careful. Be careful coming over. Just please don't move them.
Mr. Bruto, that videotape depicts Mr. Pino under his own power climbing from the first boat, which I'll call a Good Samaritan boat, onto your vessel. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
There did come a time that you learned the name of the owner or the operator of the white vessel that Mr. Pino arrived on. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Let's see the next video, please. Before you go there, Carlos. When Mr. Pino made his way from the white vessel onto your vessel, you did not witness him stumbling, is that right?
No, he was pretty much sitting down, didn't want him to fall and injure himself any further.
Mm-hmm. You did not notice any difficulty that he had taking himself from the first boat onto your vessel?
Not that I observed.
He did not appear to be off balance to you?
Not that I observed.
Next video, please.
Please just stay a minute. I just need to get your information. I'll give you a pad of paper if you can just fill out your information. Did you see what happened? All you did was pick up him? Okay, what? You saw him drifting in the water, you just picked him up? Okay, if you could do me a favor. Just write your name, address, a contact number, your FLs, please.
Mr. Bruto, and just for the record, you just viewed video 8:37 through 9:34. Did you learn the name of the operator of the vessel?
Yes, once he wrote it down on the paperwork.
Mr. David Rodriguez, is that correct?
I believe so.
I'm going to ask you to view the next video that we have, which is a timestamp 27:39 and 27:39 through 28:26.
There's a father that's got possibly concussions and lacerations. That's her dad. He's going to go there. He's going to follow you there.
And you're gonna be fine.
You're going to Elliott, right?
Yeah. He's gonna stay with us for a while.
For a while, he's injured. He hit his head. Hey, medical comes over.
I got you.
That's what I'm saying. He's medical. He hit his head and he's got cuts. So I would get him checked out. I would get him checked out. He's a dad, but he's got injuries.
Should I take him to donate? Hey, you want to trust
Mr. Bruto, you were expressing concern over having Mr. Pino go off with FWC, is that right?
Yes, correct.
And your concern was that Mr. Pino, in your view, might have a concussion, is that right?
Correct.
And on what did you base your suspicion?
Reference the vessel being overturned, the two other injured parties and the extent of their injuries. He did also have a cut on the side of his head, so he could have hit himself somewhere, and he could have had a possible concussion as well. So I wanted the medical concerns be addressed first before they started any other investigations to make sure he was stable.
Because safety comes first, is that
Safety
right?
comes first. He could have had internal injuries or anything, so we were just trying to address the medical first.
So in the video that you just watched, which is 27:39 through 28:26, will you please let the jury know, and for the record, what time did this occur?
From the timestamp up top, subtracting approximately 7:52 or so p.m.
So as of 7:52 p.m., you were concerned about your observations about Mr. Pino. Earlier in the video, your body-worn camera footage, 8:37 through 9:14, you were also concerned at that point about Mr. Pino's possible concussion.
Correct. Correct.
When was it that you first suspected or became concerned that Mr. Pino might have suffered a concussion in this accident?
Just due to the fact when he first pulled up, he had the cut on the side of his head, a pretty good sized gash, bleeding, and the amount of damage to the vessel being overturned, and the injuries to the other females.
When you first met or had interaction with Mr. Pino, was your suspicion about his having possibly suffered a concussion, was it made at that first encounter that you had with Mr. Pino? Or near the time?
It's always on my mind anytime there's a violent accident like this, that the people's injuries or the victim's injuries could possibly have concussion. It's one of those injuries that you can't really see, and if they have it, it could be very devastating the longer it sits. So if that's in a major accident, that's the main concern, or one of the main concerns for all medical personnel or treatment that we're given.
I want to take you back to video body-worn camera footage at 4:02 through 4:43. And this will be the video where Mr. Pino is being driven up in by Mr. Rodriguez's vessel. Go ahead.
Is this your dad? Okay. You guys want to pull up over here?
And just for the record, Mr. Bruto, can you tell us what the timestamp is on body-worn camera footage, timestamp 4:02 through 4:43?
Approximately 7:28 p.m.
So sometime after 7:28 p.m. Is when you started, is when you suspected that Mr. Pino might have suffered a concussion in the accident in this case.
Correct.
Next video I want to show you, Mr. Bruto, is at 31:16 through 31:58.
Okay, they're all over there. You need to get Robert. Help him come over this way and get on German smoke. Yes, this guy right here. He's gonna help him. Sir, come this way, please. Everybody, your daughter and everybody's on these boats. You're gonna go with them. You're gonna go with them. Come over to here, so you can hold on. Come right here.
Okay, sir, this is the contact that you need.
Come over here, Mr. Bruto. Mr. Bruto, when this video began, back up a little bit, Mr. Pino is on a red vessel. Is that right?
Correct.
Was that one of the fire boats, as far as you know?
That is Ocean Rescue's volunteer fireboat. Yes.
And who is it, or who was it that was asking Mr. Pino to come from the Ocean Reef fire vessel onto this other vessel that he climbed onto?
That was myself.
All right. And you see, after you ask Mr. Pino to come to your vessel, Mr. Pino goes from the Ocean Reef fire vessel, and he steps up onto the top of the gunnel of that vessel. Is that right?
Correct.
And can you explain to the members of the jury what is meant by a gunnel?
The gunnel is just the top portion of the side of the vessel, the structural side of the vessel.
Now, there is not a lot of width present in this gunnel area that Mr. Pino is walking on. Is that right? Or about to walk on?
Approximately 6 or 8 inches.
In the water, correct?
Correct.
While the boat is having movement as the waves and current through the area are taking place. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yet he's able to climb up on the gunnel, right? Walk a few steps, correct?
Correct.
Keeping his balance, correct?
He's holding on. We always ask them to hold on to something when even we do it, and we do the same movements.
Well, that would be the safe thing for anybody to do, right?
Yes, correct.
If someone were impaired by alcohol, for example, they might not make the wise decision to hold on to the wall as they are walking along this narrow 6-inch gunnel. Is that right?
Correct.
And that's what Mr. Pino is doing.
Correct.
Unassisted, by the way, correct?
Correct.
And this is at approximately 7:56 p.m. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes, this guy right here. He's gonna help him. Sir, come this way.
Mr. Bruto, you saw in the video that Mr. Pino was able to step off the gunnel onto this other separate vessel. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
By the way, do you have any idea whose vessel Mr. Pino was stepping onto?
I don't recall his exact name right at the moment. I know I put it down on my report.
Good Samaritan?
Another Good Samaritan, yes.
And for the purposes of the record, would you agree with me that the color of this Good Samaritan's vessel is dark gray?
Dark gray, yes.
Give you allowance for any color blindness that either you or I may have. Is that right? Okay. But regardless, Mr. Pino steps off of the 6-inch gunnel onto the Good Samaritan vessel, under his own power,
Correct.
unassisted, correct?
Correct.
Everybody, you're dotted, everybody's on these votes, you're gonna go with them. You're gonna...
Mr. Pino then steps up onto the deck area of the Good Samaritan vessel, correct?
Correct.
Again, unassisted.
Correct.
Go with them, come over to here so you can hold on. Come right here.
Okay, sir, this is the contact that you need to call for all the girls that are going there. The parents are all calling this lady who's in Margarita Suarez, and now we're calling.
I'll call her as soon as I know where they're all going
What's her
to.
name?
Now, at this point, at timestamp 0034, Mr. Pino appears to be sitting on the gunwale of the Good Samaritan's vessel. Is that right?
Correct.
And he is intending to take himself off the Good Samaritan vessel and onto your vessel. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Officer Robert Bruto.
Oh, no, Officer Robert what?
Bruto, B-R-U-T-T-O.
At timestamp 0:40, Mr. Pino completes the task of transferring himself from the Good Samaritan vessel up onto the gunwale of the Good Samaritan vessel and steps down into your vessel, correct?
Correct.
Unassisted.
He was assisted by Officer Martin Flores there. In the video, you can see he was holding his arm.
Can you go back and look at that, please?
His right arm.
Robert Bruto.
Oh, no, Officer Robert what?
Bruto, B-R-U-T-T-O.
Let's go back a little further right from that seat in that.
Yeah, you see he's got one hand on his elbow and the other hand somewhere out of view.
No significant assistance from Officer Delgado, is that right?
Officer
I'm sorry, Officer Flores, is that right?
Yeah.
He didn't have to put his arms under Mr. Pino to get him out to your boat safely. All right. Now, any person in Mr. Pino's circumstance that evening, had Officer Flores been there, he would provide the same sort of assistance, right?
Correct, yes.
Whether the person had been in an accident or not, right?
Correct.
In fact, if it had been one of the uninjured passengers of Mr. Pino's vessel attempting to come from the Good Samaritan vessel onto your vessel, and Officer Flores were there, he would provide the same assistance to that.
Yes, correct.
You can take your seat. Thank you. Mr. Bruto, what is the closest physically that you came in contact with Mr. Pino that evening, if you can recall?
Approximately 3 feet or so.
And in those 3 feet, you didn't have any, you observed no signs of impairment at all, did you?
Not that I could observe, no.
No odor of alcoholic beverage, correct?
Correct.
No bloodshot eyes, correct?
Correct.
Did you hear Mr. Pino say anything in your presence?
He was talking a little bit, but not that anything that concerned me.
His speech did not, what you did hear him say, his speech did not sound slurred to you, is that right?
Correct.
And at any time, seeing Mr. Pino, once he was on your vessel, did you see Mr. Pino have a problem with balance?
No, the majority of the time I had him sitting down.
And that was for Mr. Pino's safety?
Correct.
Because you knew that he had a head injury?
Possible head injury, yes.
Have a moment? Thank you, Mr. Bruto. No further questions.
Leave the room.
Mr. Bruto, let me ask you, there were a number of teenage girls that were on that vessel that had the platform, right?
Correct, yes.
Did you observe signs of alcohol impairment on any of them?
No.
The attorney asked you about why you were asking another officer, hey, he's a medical, he's got a head injury, get him seen. He asked you why you did that, and you said that one of the reasons why was because of the extent of injuries of some of those other girls on the vessel. I want to call your attention. I want to call your attention to two girls that were on the platform of that. I think some people refer to it as a Van Dutch type of a vessel.
Correct.
What did you observe about them that made you worried that maybe the defendant could be suffering injuries?
I know when I initially checked out Katiana, she had what appeared to be small fiberglass fragments in the back of her head, indicating the head injury. She hit the side of the fiberglass vessel she was traveling in. The other female on the other side didn't have any fiberglass in her head, but her head area had disheveled or messed up, possibly indicating in the fact that she wasn't really speaking, just kind of nodding. Possible head injury on her as well, hitting the vessel. Majority of boat vessel accidents, there's no seat belts, so.
Judge, objects beyond the scope of the question.
Excuse me?
He's exceeding the scope of the question.
In terms of those two young ladies that were on the platform, when talking about Kati, was she ever conscious when you were dealing with her?
No.
What about the other young woman?
Other than just nodding her head when we would ask questions, that's about it. She didn't really speak at all.
Okay. Now, after you had escorted the person who was the owner of that vessel that had stopped, that Good Samaritan with the large boat and the platform, after you had helped escort him safely back through the nighttime waters, you indicated you came back to Elliott Key, is that right?
Yes, correct.
And the defendant was still there?
Yes, he was.
There were fire rescue workers there?
Yes, they were.
Were there what they call fire boats?
Correct.
And is a fire boat basically a boat that is operated by the fire rescue personnel?
Yes, correct. They're fire trucks for the water.
Okay. So had Mr. Pino needed immediate assessment or attention to get him to the mainland, fire rescue had the means to do that. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
But you see him there walking around with all these other fire rescue people. Nobody's taking him anywhere.
Correct.
The attorney asked you about the manner in which you responded to the initial call, first going to Boca Chica and eventually finally finding the people that are in the Cutter Bay area. First off, when you were responding to that call, does a police boat have like lights on it like a police car would?
Yes, they do. The emergency lights as well as a siren.
Were your emergency lights activated as you were heading up to Boca Chica?
Yes, they were.
Did you have teenagers who had been drinking on your police boat with you?
No, we did not.
Did you have with you, though, two other officers that could serve as lookouts to help make sure you're safe as you're traversing up to Boca Chica?
Yes, I did.
Did you ever operate that vessel without looking where you're going for 9 seconds?
No, I did not.
Did you hit a channel marker on your way to respond to that emergency?
No, I did not.
Did you have 2 beers while you were on your shift that day?
No, I did not.
Were you responding to what you understood to be a life and death emergency?
Yes, I was.
Would you consider going to a dinner party a life or death emergency?
Objection, Judge.
No.
No other questions?
All right, thank you.
Briefing clause,
No, sir. The witness is excused. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our lunch break at this time. Yes, we are. That's what we're going to do. Please put your notepads inside your envelopes. Do not discuss the case. We're going to take a 1-hour lunch break. Be back up in the jury room, please, if you would, by 1:15. Again, do not discuss this.
Quiet in the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not discuss this case with the judge or with anyone else. We're your juror, that is well displayed. I'm advising everyone in the courtroom there'll be no contact or communication with any of the jurors. Wear them even if you leave the courthouse. If anyone attempts to speak with you or in your presence about the case, please advise them and remind them you're on the jury. If they persist, let Renee know that. All right? Very well. Again, we'll be opening the jury pool at make it a 1:15. Please be upstairs. Thank you.
All rise, follow me. Bring your envelopes.
You can all be seated. We'll give them a moment to work their way down the hallway. And we are going to need a lunch break. We're going to hear a couple of other matters here before we take our lunch break. So let's talk about